Hello everybody, it's Miss Pribble. Since today is Color Day, wear as many colors as you can, the book for the day is Joseph's Coat of Many Colors. I hope you enjoy this book.
Joseph's Coat of Many Colors. My little book about Joseph's coat of many colors. Long ago, the land of Canaan lived a man named Jacob. He had many animals. He also had many children. All of his children, Jacob loved Joseph the best. To show his love, Jacob made a bright and colorful robe. Then he gave it to his favorite son. Joseph had 10 older brothers. When they found out that their father had given Joseph this special gift, they became jealous. Later, Joseph had 2 dreams. When he told his brother about the dreams, they became even more upset. Joseph said that dreams showed his brothers would bow down to him someday. "You think your dreams mean you will rule over us?" his brothers said angrily. Soon after Joseph had these dreams, the brothers had to go to take care of the animals in the fields. They were gone for a long time. Jacob told Joseph, "Go see if your brothers in the flock are okay." When the brothers saw Joseph walking toward them wearing his robe, they got angry all over again. They ripped off Joseph's robe and threw him into an empty pit. Later, a group of traders passed by their flock. One brother said, "Let's sell our brother to these traders. We will get money and he will live." So the brothers pulled Joseph out of the pit and sold him to the traders for money. They returned home and tricked Jacob into thinking that Joseph had been killed by a wild animal. Meanwhile, the traders sold Joseph as a slave in Egypt. But God was watching over him. A man named Potiphar bought Joseph and put him in charge of everything he owned. Then, one day, Joseph was blamed for something he didn't do. Potiphar did not believe Joseph. In fact, Potiphar was so angry, he had Joseph thrown into the Pharaoh's prison. Joseph shared a cell with 2 men who had been the Pharaoh's baker and chief cupbearer. During that time, the cupbearer had a dream. Joseph explained the dream to him. What Joseph said came true. Soon, Pharaoh forgave the cupbearer and returned him to his place in the palace. Joseph spent 2 more years in jail, but God took care of him there. One night, Pharaoh had 2 dreams that troubled him. He could not find anyone to explain his dreams. Then, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Pharaoh sent for Joseph and had him listen to the dreams. "Both dreams mean the same thing, Pharaoh," Joseph said. "God has told you what will happen. There will be 7 good years. Crops will grow and food will be plentiful. Then there will be 7 bad years. The land will be dry and no food will grow. Everyone will be very hungry." Joseph suggested that Pharaoh choose a wise man to collect food during the good years. The stored food will feed the people of Egypt during the bad years. Pharaoh liked the plan, so he put Joseph in charge. He ordered his people to bow down to Joseph. Not only Pharaoh was greater among the people than Joseph. Everything happened just as Joseph had said it would. During the next 7 years, crops grew well. Joseph had the food gathered and stored. During the 7 years after that, no food grew. People cried from hunger in every country, but there was bread enough throughout Egypt. "Go to Joseph," Pharaoh told his people. "Do what he says." Joseph opened the storehouses. Back in Canaan, Jacob and his family needed food too. He sent his sons to Egypt to buy grain. He kept his youngest son, Benjamin, at home. The brothers came to Joseph and bowed down. They did not recognize him, but Joseph recognized them. He pretended not to know them and asked who they were. "We are honest men from Canaan. We are 12 sons of one man. The youngest is with our father. One brother is no more." Joseph had a plan. He said they were spies and sent them to prison for 3 days. When they were allowed to go home, Joseph said they had to bring Benjamin back to prove they were telling the truth. Jacob did not want to send Benjamin. But when the grain ran out, he realized that he had to let Benjamin go. The brothers returned to Joseph. Joseph had some sacks of grain prepared for his brothers. He also had his servants hide a silver cup in Benjamin's sack. The brothers started on their way home. Joseph sent guards to catch up with them. The guards searched the sack and found the silver cup. The brothers fell to the ground before Joseph and begged him to let them go. Joseph agreed to let them go, except Benjamin. "The boy's father will die without him," cried the brothers. Joseph would keep the secret any longer. He told them who he was. "Do not worry," Joseph told his troubled brothers. "It was God, not you, who sent me here. God made me Pharaoh's ruler over all the land to keep you alive." Pharaoh heard that Joseph's brothers had come to Egypt. He told Joseph to move the whole family here. Pharaoh said, "I will give you the best land in Egypt." The brothers brought Jacob to Egypt. Joseph went to meet the wagons. When Jacob saw Joseph, they both cried because they were so happy to see each other again. The end. We hope you enjoyed this book. Have a great day and God bless.